Welcome to my study today. We're going to have a look at some verbs which can't be used in the continuous tenses, some which can be used both ways, that's in the present tense and the continuous tense, and we'll look specifically at the verbs to see and to hear. At the end of the video is an exercise for you to practice. So let's get started. Susan loves swimming but hates diving. Notice I didn't say Susan is loving swimming and is hating diving. We don't generally say that. We keep to the present tense in this context. John knows your sister, not John is knowing your sister. Henry understands French, although he seems to be saying hablo español. Some mistake there, but I'm sure he does understand French as well. Not he is understanding French. Notice that and be very careful when you use it. I remember what you told me. I recognize you now. I believe you are telling the truth, not I am believing. The poor cat seems or looks ill. When we're using seems and looks for an appearance, we cannot use it in a continuous tense. I can't say the poor cat is seeming ill. The poor cat is looking ill. The poor cat seems ill. This box holds or contains a surprise. We own a flat in London. Again, I can't say we are owning a flat in London. We own a flat in London. And here's one which is very commonly mistaken by my students. Those books belong to me. We would never say those books are belonging to me. And finally, this man's wearing a nice suit, so I would say black suits you very well. But there are some verbs which we can use both ways. It depends on the context. If I'm giving an opinion and I say, I think I am right, I would use the present tense. But if I'm planning something, I'm thinking about changing my car, we use the continuous tense. If I understand something and I use the verb to see, meaning I understand, I see what you mean. But if I'm using to see to meet somebody, I'm seeing the doctor today, I can use it in the continuous tense. If we're talking about an appearance of something, it seems like, it appears to be. That looks like our bus. But I can use it in the continuous tense if I'm looking at something. He is looking at the moon. You notice the verb is followed there by the preposition at, and it's governing the noun phrase the moon. He is looking at the moon. If I use the verb to feel, meaning to think, 2 plus 2 equals 6, I feel that's wrong, I would use the present tense. But if it's a personal sensation, say I'm inquiring after somebody's health, how are you feeling? She's feeling fine today. And again, if I'm describing an action, which is rather unusual with the verb to smell, but it is possible. Why are you smelling the fruit? The factual answer, given in the present tense, is it smells bad. We need to look more closely at the two verbs to see and to hear, because we quite often combine them with the modal verbs to avoid using them in a continuous tense. Here's an example. I hear bells. He doesn't say I am hearing bells. He would probably say in English, I can hear bells, using the modal verb to avoid this continuous tense problem. In a similar situation, I see the sea. Not I am seeing the sea, but we probably would insert the modal verb can in a natural way of speaking and say I can see the sea. In a court, which is a formal situation, we can say the judge is hearing the evidence, using to hear in a continuous sense. And if we mean to deal with or put right, and we use the verb to see, the plumber is seeing to the leak in the tank. As before, there's a preposition following seeing, which is to. And just to show you how English likes to break its own rules, here's a proverb. Seeing is believing. And I've just told you to use to see and to believe in the present tense. Oh well, that's English for you. Here is an exercise to practice the continuous or the present tense. See if you can replace the verbs with the correct answer. Slow the video down and work slowly through. The answers follow. Next time we shall look at the present perfect tense. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe below and like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!